Yo, what's up? What's up? What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling? This throwback, I'm Sherm, and I wanted to come back in and get another show in. Uh, I was I was looking at different stuff, and I was like, wanted to get in there. I was like, give it a little bit, cause I learned when I do the shows, if I rush and do them, sometimes I get to ranting a little bit too much, get too emotional. I be trying not to. I be trying to actually do the show and not get too, you know what I mean, in my bag. But hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back. Got some new subscribers. Talk to some new people. Shout out to the sister at the mortgage company that I talked to or whatever. You know, we gonna see what we can work out with some situations and things like that. Um, so that get me to Timothy D. Jaffet, right? Lawyer. And he said that George Floyd didn't die on the 25th. He died 3 years earlier in Texas. He said he was the guy's lawyer. He played football against him in college. And the lawyer went off about everything. He was talking about how they picked, they couldn't even pick, somebody that wasn't, that hadn't died, and this and this and that, and it's all connected. Look it up though. Timothy D. Jaffet. I don't know if he's telling the truth. He said he buried in a cemetery in Texas. Been there for 3 years. He said he was in the hospital when they pulled the plug on the old boy. So he said he died. Right? So then you get to that, right? And you go, well, you got to look at all of the players involved. So you got George, you got the brother Floyd, right? And you know they hyping it up, cause think about it. Biden went on TV, I think it was Sunday, and said that if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And then that was hot for him. That was a hot situation for him. And then the next thing you know, George Floyd, that situation. Some people saying it was set up. Some people saying it was fake. Some people saying it was a Masonic occult ritual. Somebody said it was a George Soros production. You know what I mean? Because think about it. After that, just like that, organized protests in all of those different states with people with T-shirts on and motherfucking bricks and you got Congress senators and stuff like that helping them and all that. Yo, that shit was crazy. Like, so if you just focus on one part of it, you're gonna be outraged. If you take a step back and look at it, like, yo, like COVID, after the impeachment, they didn't have nothing to do. No, I'm gonna even go back before impeachment. I just seen an article in May of last year. The U.S. charged China with said that accused them of having a concentration camp, Muslim concentration camp, where they impregnate Chinese men is raping the women and they having kids with them and all this shit. So there's a lot of bullshit going on over there, right? So that's in May. I seen the reports that the virus was already active at August in China. It was active in August, September. So that's only 2 months after the United States charged them with that thing, right? And so what they did was they let all of their peoples get infected, a month or two sitting in there. Probably, let's go May, let's go June. Let's go June and July they started. So June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, I think they said something to the United States. Maybe February. Because we wasn't on lockdown yet. So they let it, and then they let all their people go, whatever. So that's how they did that, right? So that's China part in it. So then you got the politicians here, and it ain't just Democrats, it's mostly Democrats, and a few, they calling them rhinos, the rhino Republicans, like your Mitt Romneys and stuff like that. They were supposed, and Obama with his FEMA camp sign and all of that stuff like that, they were supposed to line us up for China. That's what's supposed to happen. So you got, after the impeachment, they go, oh shit, we don't got nothing. They start going, they don't got nothing else. So you see your Bill Maher's and all of the Democrat talking heads start saying, well, all we got left is for the economy to tank. The economy tanked, and they shut it down in March. So then when he opened it, the numbers and all that, so then when he opened it back up, they blaming them for the unemployment. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy the way they just be switching the narrative. Now you see they talking about, oh, here go another thing. What happened to the COVID virus? What happened to social distancing through all of the protests? The same mayors that'll lock you up a week before for opening up your barbershop, or doing this or doing that, let them tear up the city. Let them riot. Let them forget social distancing. Forget quarantine. Forget any of that. Like, I don't see how people don't get it, right? So, then I seen a video with the brother come out that they saying ain't they and see, you gotta say it's tricky, cause look at this. They say his brother, he had a twin, his twin passed away, but then they say the twin passed away already, but then now you got another brother that looked just like him, and then I was seeing where some people were saying it was him at the protest, a thing of him, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But then think about this, Trump didn't. I don't see how the brother come out mad at Trump. We coming to get you. We coming to take you out the White House and all that. It just come across all like a script, like George Soros, like a script. Look at some of the people that give to Aninafa, Tifina, whatever the hell it's called. Oh, who cares? But Ford Motor Company, Kellogg's, Hillary through some shell corporations or whatever. Hillary gave like a couple $1 million. Soros gave a gang of money. Planned Parenthood. It's crazy. So if Floyd faked the death, why? Right? If it was fake, why? Well, why? This guy was seen out protesting. Don't you see? It's all tricks. It's all tricks. He got 15 million in the GoFundMe. I told y'all before it even went down, once you see Al Sharpton flying in, he was going to end up at a church, and he was going to be talking about voting, and he was going to talk about some other stuff and all that. And that's how they tie the Democratic Party into the church and stuff like that, and give you that, you gotta believe in the Democratic Party, you gotta support the Democratic Party. The Dem selling us out. And what about the bowing down with the kente cloth for 8 minutes? It does nothing. It does nothing. It does nothing. It's nice and it might make you feel good, but it does nothing. It does nothing. All it is a big distraction. A photo grab. The same shit they talking about Trump doing with the Bible, they turn around and do it for 8 minutes with kente cloth on. Same shit. Same exact shit. This was a George Soros movie, period. In Houston, they destroyed the children's hospital, little girl in the car and all that. It's not. I don't know what this about. This I don't know what this about. People watched the George Soros movie and got emotional, ran straight out and started doing all kinds of dumb shit. 11 people done got killed. 11 people done got killed. I think the brother said it was 11 black people, men and women done got killed since the month. Ain't no hashtags for them. It's okay though, because they was killed because we was protesting the other brother that was killed unjustly. So it's alright that these people got killed. That's casualties. Well, you gotta see it. The medias, the celebrities, athletes, they got the COVID virus on YouTube censoring. Young Pharaoh trying to sue. They done took, Young Pharaoh had the video that did 1.7 million views in 6 days. They took the video off. And he wasn't even talking about nobody. He was talking about Antifa. He was talking about Antifa and anonymous person in the background. He didn't even talk about nothing and they took his shit off. So that make you go, well, if we lying, if we conspiracy theories, if we making it up, if the shit we talking about is not really happening, if Hillary is not really guilty, if Obama and all of them is not, why they taking all the stuff down? If George Soros did not plan and orchestrate that shit out there and all of this shit like that, why are you taking the stuff down? Where are the new cases of the virus at? Where's the virus? So they got the virus now to distract you. They ain't even talking about it no more. They might mention it every now and then. Germany even said that it was a global false alarm. The COVID was a global false alarm. They did all that to scare us. They did all that to scare you and scare us, and just like 9/11 with the Patriot Act. They trying to scare us, into more fucking laws that take away more of our freedoms. Masonic brothers, I know plenty of y'all. Y'all gotta leave that shit alone, man. That shit, despite what y'all saying, despite what y'all was saying, I'm serious. Y'all brothers gotta leave that bullshit alone. That's like if you could say in the same breath that Christianity done led you astray or led black people astray or whatever, what has the Masonic Temple done for black people? What has that done? What has that done? The Masonic Temple in America. Come on, man. You got the Soros connected to that. You got the Nazis, and you got the white Christians that started the KKK, the Democrats, the Satanists. Come on, man. That's too many people, man. That's too many people. But y'all will get on me for Trump with one shit he said from fucking the Central Park 5. Y'all still remember that shit. But y'all remember none of this shit, the other shit. It's like, yo, it's like, sometimes I don't understand, man. Sometimes I don't understand. So here go one, right? You know they legally let the United States incorporate the USA? And register as a corporation. And we registered as the capital in the corporation. We've been paying taxes to England since 1780. And now, but here's one, right? And so I was looking at the laws. I got them back down here. Stuff that when they did it and all that, right? So this is what I came up with. This is my legal position right now. How people get disclaimers when they playing the videos. This is for entertainment purposes. This is my legal contract, right? This is my legal position, right? Not legal contract. This is my legal position. I did not know or was aware, me or any of my family was aware of the fact that USA is not America. I'm descendants of America. So the way they got them states, the terminologies for the states and the terminologies for these municipalities and all of this, it reads like, I'm not saying I'm correct, it reads to me, United States government, like you are occupying force. The US of A is an occupying force on in America or in possession of America right now. And by us being loyal to you, we are actually committing treason against America because we loyal to the USA. I don't know what the hell y'all done wrote up in there, y'all are typed up in there, what y'all are met in secret and motherfucking decided, right? But this is my position. Until y'all figure this out, I know I'm an American. My descendants is from here. I know y'all lied about the shit that y'all told us. So let's get past all of the lies and misconception. We are the original people of Americas. Y'all are the invaders. Y'all are the Europeans, are the occupying force. So, if any kind of way we got me, my family, and I talked to my family members about this, any kind of way when this shit fall down, want y'all to know, understand our position. Our position over here is we are not, if y'all are considered a corporation and all of that bullshit there, we are not any way, form, fashion linked to, and I do not see myself as fucking property. Me or my family. None of us see ourselves as fucking property. Now, we could go to court and we could debate it all you want to. I don't care what y'all typed up in there. I don't care what the Rothschilds did. I don't care what the banking, all of that did. I don't care that y'all decided to go from backing the money with gold to backing it with the bonds and the birth certificates of the United States citizens. I don't know when y'all decided to do that. I'm hoping that this NACERA Act kick in, so it will look at the NACERA Act, because down it'll say that it stops the practice of doing that. So we need the NACERA Act kicked in, so it'll stop that. But that, to me, I'm not even recognizing that. That's to me, that's a non-legal bonding contract. Fraud. By how I see it. So I just wanted to say that I've been looking at the laws. I've been looking at how it's worded. I've been looking at because how they worded, what they're capable to do to us and all that. If they started to say, hey, the COVID come back out and they want to start running up in people's cribs and all of this and this and this and that, they could legally do it. If the CDC say it and this and this and that. And if they say legally they going to do it, then what you going to do? If they come in and start telling people, yo, we gonna do X, Y, Z, no. And how serious I am about it, so you know I'm serious. I done sent off so I could track down my people. I'm trying to track down my DNA, my ancestors, all that. I'm trying to figure out who I am. Because I know they didn't tell me who I am. I know that. So you really need to start looking at them laws in your state. You need to start looking at these laws in your state. Because legally, if an officer comes up to you to legally, they really don't have a legal standing to violate you, to even say anything to you. Because legally how it's worded, if they don't know the fact that America is not a country and it's actually a corporation, and that them states is not, they not no place or nothing like that, but they actually a companies of the corporation or whatever the case may be. If they don't know that in some kind of way, they could get charged with treason too. They got, yo, I'm telling you, they got a bunch of fuck laws wrote up in there, man. a bunch of fuck laws. And I was up in there reading the shit going, how did they word that like that? How did they word that like this? I'm telling you, man. So, know your rights. My peoples are original inhabitants of America, period. We ain't got to be indigenous. We ain't got to be all of that black, white, all of that shit. They started that shit. That's the shit they brought. We are indigenous. Before it was called whatever the Europeans came over and calling it. So my view is y'all colonized America. Y'all motherfucker came over here fucking with us. We had to do what we had to do because y'all was in charge. But miss me with all that paperwork that y'all pen fucked us with the pen and the paperwork back there. Miss me with all that. Word up. Because I see it's getting serious. It's getting down. Because this is one thing that too. Let's say hypothetically, Trump. I'm telling you, if Trump lose, we gonna be fucked. Them laws, these laws they fucking us with, they gonna put the clamps down on us. And y'all keep playing and think it's a game. That's why they throwing everything at the wall. They throwing everything. They killing people. They trying to start riots. They trying to say Trump was down with the Epstein going over there flying. You know if Trump was over there, they been tried to juice him up for that. But anyway, they pull that out. They pulling some of everything out. Even though Trump kicked the nigga out his hotel. He kicked Epstein out his Florida hotel and shit like that. But they ain't gonna tell you about that. They gonna tell they gonna show the pictures of them laughing and joking. They ain't gonna talk about, I seen like maybe one article of when Trump kicked him out his hotel. They ain't go into why he kicked him out. But he kicked him out for behavior, I think he said. Some light shit like that. Some light shit like that. But whatever. So all those tricks y'all have written down, me, my family, putting y'all on notice. Yup. Get that paperwork fixed. That's all I'm saying. That crooked shit, come on, we can't recognize no crooked deals. We can't recognize, until y'all drain the swamp. That's another thing. Like, come on, man. Until y'all get y'all shit together, man, come on, man. We can't be... How much respect do y'all supposed to get? Like, if I was having a conversation with Pelosi right now and with Kenty Cloth on and all that shit, how much respect is she gonna get from me? None. These people are not honorable. They don't have no respect. They out here telling us how to live and making laws over us. And these people are some of the worst kinds of people in humankind. These are like people that you don't even want to be knowing, let alone in charge of you. These are the people that you have in charge. Crooks, do anything for money, sell they people out, have people kidnapped, have people murdered. Come on, man. The worst kind of people. But then you'll say a guy that's selling drugs on the corner, selling some weed, selling some loose leaf cigarettes is a problem. Selling CDs is a problem. Y'all stupid, man. For real. Word. And here go another. People be sending me all the time. Oh, you see what this entertainer said? You see what that entertainer said? You see what this rapper? Who cares? Who cares? They all got handlers. They all get prepared statements. They all gotta check in before they say what they gotta say. So who cares what the fuck they say? Who cares? Stop putting weight into it. Who fucking cares? Word. Who cares? See Michael B. Jordan out there for this little photo op. I seen a thing with the one of the Kardashians out there, like she out there holding the sign up, but in the background you can see ain't no sign because it ain't no shadow of the sign. So she doing some shit like this or whatever the case she doing, and they done photoshopped the sign in her hand. Come on, man. You gotta stop going for this shit, man. Now, shouts out to Kalai and Riz. I be getting the brother name mixed up because it's K-Ali. So Kalai. And I was always trying getting the name mixed up. You know what I'm saying? So Kalai and Riz. Shout out to them brothers. Them brothers is deep, man. Y'all ain't check them brothers out, man. They talking about spaceship battles in the sky and this and that. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on out there. UV radiation, UVC radiation is crazy. It's 11 now. The radiation is getting hot for them, man. The radiation is getting hot for them. It's getting hot for them. Telling the truth is not racism. And the TV tell us what to do. I know some Caucasians is born with a tail and animal DNA. I did not know that. Did not know that. Did not know that. Did not know that. Wow. DOJ acts to speak to Prince Andrew. Formally. I seen that. So Prince Andrew like, oh, I was trying to talk to them and share with them, but they never wanted to talk to me. They never wanted to talk to me. That's his take. I tried to cooperate fully. Yeah. Whatever. He needs to come and sit down, because if he committed any sex crimes on American soil, whatever the case may be, he could be charged. And like I said, if you're going to keep them laws in effect and you're going to use them harsh as hell on black people, let's do the same with these motherfuckers. I say this is the first criminal justice reform we should do. Let's do away with the soft white-collar crime laws. Let's make because white-collar crime usually hurt people more, hurt families more than the little crack dealer selling his little bags or the weed dealer selling his bags or whatever. So let's make some harsh white-collar crime laws. Let's make some harsh laws for that. Then we'll be talking about real reform, because then it ain't about making sure we don't get treated harshly. Let's talk about just treating y'all harsher. That works for me too. Like, you get caught inside trade, that's an automatic 10 to 15. Mandatory. Like with that gun charge for the brother trying to walk the streets at night in New York so he don't get hurt and shit. Y'all got him motherfucking jammed up now. Okay. Same thing with this guy. Let's give him a mandatory. Yeah, we know. We know it was your mom's that you said that to, bud. But gotta go. Mandatory minimum. Sorry, bud. Right? Just like that. Democrat. I could go back. So now these guys gotta go on the crime board. I ain't even have them on the crime board. Let's go back to the crime board. Right? So you got Ford. You got Ford. You got. I got Hillary on there. I could always add Hillary again, but don't pick on Hillary, right? Let's go Kellogg's. The Kellogg's company. I'm surprised that Kellogg's was donating to the motherfucking Antifa. Yeah, that was crazy. And I had Planned Parenthood on there, and we got Soros on there. So yeah, we had two new names. Kellogg's and the Ford Motor Company. So you see what I mean? All of these big companies, all of these politicians, they even though they separate, because of their money, they hanging out in the same circles, and they all got together to conspire against us, man. The banking system is a fraud. Think about it, because the banking system is a fraud because they printing money based off of people, backed by our bonds, which is really fake money. It ain't even real money, and they just printing it, right? Now, the same banks and all of that got us in the financial matrix. They charging the high fees. They look at right now with the trucks and the vehicles. They got 84 months and all of this stuff like this off of this fake money. They killing us. So they making us a slave. They making us a slave to their financial system. And then even after, look at this. Even after you get your house, that's really, we gotta really look at that if it's really your house. Because after you get your house, you pay it off, they can still take it with taxes. Still take it with taxes. Why? Paid the house off. The house should be yours. Headache free now. But they'll still come back and get you in taxes. Why? Because the land ain't yours. Land ain't even United States of America to sell. Actually, if you want to get technical, it's not even yours. There's the sell. It's the fucking Queen's. It's the fucking Queen on paper. On paper, the United States is owned by the Queen. So we buying a house on some land that ain't, and paying taxes to the government, it ain't even theirs. I'm telling you, man. Look at, when I start looking at that, I'm looking at shit, I'm like, I'm boy, I think I don't even watch TV no more. Watch YouTube video, and I'm reading shit, researching. Yeah, I was like, wow. So, and that's where you get to the part where, so because America technically is property of the Queen, right? Watch how I get. So, because the United States is property of the Queen, she owns it. I think 6.6 billion acres, right? So, being that she owns it, and the United States actually went to war and fought against her, right? Watch this one. So they are actually occupying her territory, right? Occupying her land. They are occupying force on her land. So, see where it gets? Now, that's where it gets tricky. They'll say, sure, it's not like that, or whoever, it's not like that. But this where it gets tricky at. So because the United States is still a occupying force, that even though they won, they lost, because they still end up having to pay and in debt and in the pocket and loyal to the Queen, right? So anybody that's born and loyal to the United States is not being loyal to the actual land home owner, the Queen. That's what I got out of it. So technically, if the Queen came here and said, yo, I want you off this property, this is not your land, and you go, what are you talking about? This is my property. I'm a American, the United States, this is my shit. She can put you in jail, actually, for treason. Because you siding with them on my land against me. That's how it's worded out. That's just how it's written. That's just how it's written out. Just how it's written out. Word. Defund the police movement. In theory, you want to say, okay, do you think we evolved enough to police ourselves? Do you think we evolved far enough to police? I mean, even if you defund that and come up with something new, I don't think just yet that really no big city, no big state, no big city, state, nothing like that could go without police, defunding no police. You setting up for like, you know what I'm saying? Like certain stuff, robberies, kidnappings, and shit like that. Breaking and entering, going and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, Minnesota could try it and we watch and see what happens. But I don't know. I don't know. What happened to Joe Biden? Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. They Joe Biden. I ain't make no sense talking about him. So Now back to the United States being incorporated, right? When you see it in all capital letters, the United States, and it's all in capital letters, that's the corporation. That's the one, that one, and that's for most everything in the United States. So when you see them capital letters like that, that's when it's incorporated under the United States of America, right? So you got the EPA, for instance, the FDA, and this was amazing to me, Black Lives Matter. BLM is incorporated under the United States of America. Because you got to remember, you got a lot of dirty people in the United States that's using, in the government that's using it too. So you got some good, some good, some bad, but they use it and it's deficit funded subsidies. We paying for it, taxpayer money, taxpayer money, taxpayer money. So in Libya, they still got slave markets going on. Black men are being sold right now. They from Libya, where of course it wouldn't be happening. The Libya slave markets wouldn't be happening had Hillary Clinton not blow up Muammar Gaddafi. But that's another thing for another time. But I just wanted to come back and say you can't focus too much on one thing. It's a lot of stuff going on. You know they trying to hype it up. They had that brother. They had his TV on Fox News and all that. Like he was. I'm just they putting too much energy into it, and you gotta ask yourself why. Why? It's an election year. That's all it is. It's an election year, and they doing anything they can, and they coming with some more tricks. They coming with some more tricks. Maybe it be COVID. COVID gonna come back maybe 1 or 2 more times. It's gonna come back in the beginning of the year when the flu season start. And it's gonna come back closer to election time. That is a fact. And then they gonna do some other shit. They might try to bring they might throw a surprise hook in on you. Maybe some aliens or some shit like that. Who knows? But I think that you don't have to be worried. I know. Shouts out to Kala. He was saying the same thing. It's no need to be worried. What you need to do is you need to work on yourself. You need to work on yourself, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, trying to be the best person you could be. Cause then that way, when the Creator come back, or when the Supreme Being come back, or the energy force, or whatever it come back, you'll be ready to go. You'll be ready to go, and cause you ain't gonna be able to take no house, no car with you, no jewelry, none of that shit can't go with you. It's are you communicating with nature? Are you treating your fellow man right? You know what I mean? Not just black people, not just, you know what I'm saying? Are you treating everybody right? You know, when you need to treat, like some people, black and white, can't treat them right. You know what I mean? You gotta give them the energy they give back. You know what I'm saying? So, but how you treating people, how you talking to people, when you do things, are you doing it with a good heart? You know what I'm saying? Are you trying to live positive? Are you trying to look for something to look like? Say if a situation happened, you can either look at it bad and focus on all of the bad aspects of the situation, or you could try to focus on the good, positive aspects of the situation. Case in point, my son, he just got into an accident. He all right, car accident and everything. His car messed up, totaled up. But he okay. He got, go get to the hospital, doctor for, his therapy or whatever the case may be, and back, shoulder, whatever. But didn't have to go to no hospital stay. Him, his girlfriend, life good. So, I mean, if you go for a reason to be upset in a situation like that, it ain't really one. You was in an accident and you healthy. Yeah, you could look at my car's messed up, or I gotta wait for this, or I gotta do this, or I gotta whatever the case may be. But you gotta look at the positive. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta find things to be positive, Because you look at news and TV, all they selling is emotional stuff, emotional fear, emotional fear type of stuff. Woe is me. You know, they had 2 million people dying in the United States and stuff like that. So that's what they do. So you gotta reprogram yourself. Reprogram yourself. I was outside today, talking to somebody, and I got a bunny rabbit. You know, I talk to the bunny rabbit every day, right? So he's like, oh man, yo, he's like, why you talking to the bunny rabbit? I said, people talk to cats and dogs, and after a while they start to understand them, right? Say, yeah. I said, well, same thing, just a different animal, right? Talk to him sooner or later, maybe he understand, fake like he understand me, but I say that to say you gotta get in touch with nature. You gotta get in touch with who you really are. You gotta understand the fact that they want to keep us from being who we really are. That's why they want to keep us distracted with all this stuff. They don't want us focusing on each other and getting smarter and stronger and aware of situations and aware of the different tricks and aware of the laws and aware of the nuances of what's going on and things, the hidden hand behind their back. They don't want us paying attention to none of that. None of that and stuff. But I know it's a lot of people out there, a lot of people with way more followers than I got that's doing a lot more than I'm doing. But I'm trying to. I'm trying to bring, you know what I'm saying? All you could do is try to bring light to the world. That's all you could try to do. And I'm here to tell you, I'm here to tell you, they got this world fucked up. This world fucked up. They use our energy for sacrifice, satanic rituals. They use energy in the arenas, up under the arenas. When you in there yelling and screaming, they doing sacrifices up under there and shit like that. They motherfucking with that blackout shit the other day. That was a fucking ritual and shit like that. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was. Everybody blacked out face, they using the energy of y'all for that day and that energy vibe and all of that and the energy behind that, and they using that. I'm telling you. Everything they do. You got Black China want to get fucking Baphomet or whatever the fuck you want to call them on her ass and shit like that. Pedophile symbols tattooed on motherfuckers. Ellen throwing up signs and codes and shit every day on there with fucking all of the different celebrities. They throwing up codes and they talking about they little adrenochrome and shit. All that bullshit that they want. They doing all that shit right there in our face. Do it all in our face. And we don't care. 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 And I think that's going to be the part that help people lose their souls. You know, you got all this occult worshiping going on, satanic shit, and all of this questionable behavior, and you co-signing it. And in your heart, once you start to co-sign that shit, you lose a part of your soul, man. I'm telling you. You gotta, when you see that shit gotta look like throw up to you. You gotta have that fucking feeling, man. We all gotta mentally have that feeling. We gotta reject that shit. We gotta get all that shit off this fucking planet, man. Well, anyway, people times, they time short anyway, because this sun frying heads. The sun is frying heads. So, yo, that's my show. I know I was babbling. You got the crime board. Yo, y'all really need to check into them laws, man. I'm telling you, man. Them executive orders that they done did and they done wrote, man. I'm telling you, they did a number on us, man. But, yo, that's my show. Stay up, love. I see y'all soon.